Geralt had to face Eredin, but could only hope to beat him with the help of friends. The Wild Hunt could be defeated with exceptionally powerful magic, so Triss and Yen set out to reconvene the Lodge of Sorceresses. Avalach, too, began to lay plans of his own. The elven sage decided to erode the King of the Hunt's support in his own realm. With Geralt in tow, he ventured through other worlds to the city of Tirnalial. There they found Eredin's viceroy, Gels. Gels had been a loyal subject of the Alder Folk's previous king. When he learned Eredin was a regicide, he agreed to help defeat the usurper.
Hey everybody, Mensch Fox here. Welcome back to The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Thank you for joining me. So we had a bit more information in our little intro movie there, so I went ahead and played it so you guys could see it. What the heck is going on outside there? Like a fire and a bunch of smoke. So what we're trying to do now is we're trying to free Margarita from this, oh, I guess it's a prison. Oh man, I can't remember how to pronounce that. Deireadh. Oh no, that's not right. Anyway, we're trying to get her out of here. We need to get a key to free her. She's like down in the basement. And this key, I think, is up these stairs here, maybe? Well, maybe not up those stairs. It's actually, you know what? It's actually pointing me out here. I didn't even realize that. So we need to go out here. I was going to leave these guys alone, but my little mini-map here would seem to be pointing me in that direction. Actually, have I been up these stairs yet? It's been a good 4 days since I last played, so I don't remember. Oh, that's right, there's dudes up here. Hey guys, what's up? Oh, ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, eternal fire. Yeah, it's eternal for you. For the rest of your life, you'll be on fire. That's messed up. That's pretty messed up. Gosh, I just love their reactions. Oh, we got some shackles. We got a tracking bolt and a mace, and this guy, shackles and a sword. So, okay, so these guys didn't have the key. Kind of hoping they might, but yeah, like I just said, it looks like we might have to go elsewhere for the key. Oh, we got a weapon repair kit, goat hide, iron ore, an armor repair kit, a runestone, some scraps, and some leather. That's some good stuff. What else can we take from these losers? Something over here. Let's go check it out. See what's in this chest. Wondrous World of Insectoids. I have already read that book, so we needn't read it again. Let's see what's in these sacks. Oh, if I get past these bodies here. Some water, paste, and paste. Okay, alchemy paste. Okay. Up, down the stairs we go. It doesn't seem like Geralt's like walking extra slow. I guess it's because we're inside of a building. He tends to walk slower in buildings. Alright. Oh boy. So, there's gonna be some dudes out here that we need to fight. See, there's maybe 2 dudes over there. There may be more dudes up these steps that'll join the battle once we get out here. And oh, there's gonna be a battle. Okay, they still haven't noticed me. Couple of witch hunters, fairly high level witch hunters. Oh, they've sprung into action, and now there's suddenly more than just 2. There, that's for you. And come on over here, get closer. That's for you. Okay. And you, sir, gets hard. And, oh, wow, those guys died. What? That guy got up. That was weird. What the? Wait a minute. Those 2 guys got up. They were faking it. Did you see that? They were on the ground. Ouch. Boy, that guy hits hard. Sheesh. That was just really strange. Oh, he sounded disappointed. Roasted. Yeah, roasted. It was a raw chicken leg, but then now it's roasted because I caught him on fire. Oh, hey. Prison warden. Okay, but this guy might have the key. This guy may hold the key to what we search for. Here's some more. Fire on top of fire. You know, search the commander's body and find the key to the cell door. It's not the most exciting combat. Just shooting them with Igni and watching them burn. But, you know, I get great pleasure from it. And it's easy. So I'm all for it. Shackles. Witch Hunter Sword. Cell key. Okay. Now we need to go down, it says. But I kind of want to look around out here a little bit. That's interesting. Yeah, I kind of want to look around and see if there's anything cool to loot. Anything cool to see. Might as well take as much from these guys as I can. That's what I'm going to do, man. Yeah, let's just really hurt these guys in their pocketbook. Do that. And doesn't look like anything's back here. What about these? Ah, here we go. Sheepskin, sheepskin, sheepskin. Oh, empty bottle. I was hoping for more sheepskin. What's this place? What's going on up here? Oh, okay. Is this the entrance to the place, maybe? Locked. Locked, it says. This little cage here. Okay. Let's see what else is here to see. Where are we in the game world? I'm curious. Okay, we're down here. I see. Interesting. Alright. Let's see where these steps go. Oh, hey. What's up, Witch Hunter? I bet that is rather painful. Well, obviously it would be burning to death, but he's got this armor on, which heats up and just makes things worse, I'm sure. But you know, he was a bad guy. He deserves it. He deserves a painful death. Yeah. That's how I justify it. Oh man, this place is big. Oh gosh. What the... Oh, okay. What the... Okay. This is just the same place? Well, that was weird. Not sure how we ended up turning around there. What's going on in this place? Oh yeah, let's just loot the heck out of this place, man. Oh, a ladle. Alright, I found where they keep the ladles. A broken rake? Seriously? Come on. Come on. Quicksilver solution. How to avoid colossal vessels. We've already read that. Do it yourself. We've already read that. Ooh, there's a note here. Let's read this. This is why we explore. List of prisoners. Let's check it out. List of prisoners. List of prisoners. Prisoners of Deireadh. I don't remember how they pronounce it. Page 258. Blay de Vilmon, imprisoned on the 3rd of Burke for use of magic. Admitted no guilt despite exhaustive interrogation. Died during questioning on the 7th of Blythe. Arthur de Vliester, imprisoned the 5th of Burke for use of magic. Admitted his guilt the 10th of Burke. Sentenced to death by pyre. Burned at the stake the 11th of Burke. So it doesn't matter whether you claim innocence or guilt, admit it. You're gonna die either way. Here's Margarita. Margarita Lo Antilli, imprisoned the 6th of Burke for use of magic, has admitted no guilt. Recommendation, enhanced interrogation. Keth, imprisoned the 6th of Burke for illicit soothsaying, has admitted no guilt. Sentenced to death by pyre. Undomiel, elven witch of the forests, imprisoned the 6th of Burke. Sentenced to death by pyre for cursing the residents of Oxenfurt, has admitted no guilt. Zalona, in quotation marks, sorceress, true name unknown, imprisoned the 7th of Burke for use of magic and aiding other fugitives, sentenced to death by pyre. Shipek, imprisoned the 7th of Burke for printing and distributing pamphlets slandering the Redanian nation, admitted his guilt, sentenced to death by hanging. Man, that's pretty steep. Vat, dwarf, imprisoned the 7th of Burke for tearing down wanted posters of witches, admitted his guilt, sentenced to lose his right hand. Gregsky, imprisoned the 8th of Burke for harboring fugitives, admitted his guilt, sentenced to death by hanging. Hunt, true name unknown, imprisoned the 8th of Burke for pestering elegant dames, sentenced to 1 month in a dark cell. Donna, imprisoned the 8th of Burke for chiromancy, has admitted no guilt. Recommendation, enhanced interrogation. Dragonbird, Ooh, I like that. Dragon bird. Kind of like that. True name unknown, imprisoned the 9th of Burke. These guys are busy, man. Accused of practicing numerology, admitted her guilt, sentenced to death by pyre for numerology? Cheapers. Second child, elven diviner, crazed, imprisoned the 9th of Burke for inciting discord and hatred for the church. Appears comatose, uncommunicative, possible ruse. Recommendation, outlast, rate for response. Coralie? Imprisoned the 10th of Burke for allegiance to Scoia'tael. Admitted her guilt using crude language, sentenced to death by hanging. Highland Tommy. Refuses to reveal true name, imprisoned the 11th of Burke for assault sword in hand. Admitted his guilt, sentenced to death by decapitation. The Seeker, true name unknown. Imprisoned the 11th of Burke on suspicion of spying. Recommendation, enhanced interrogation using hot irons. Imperative, learn identity of prisoner's operator. Man of Navarre, imprisoned the 12th of Burke, convicted for many bold home and shop burglaries. Has begun strike to protest his innocence. Recommendation, let him starve. Oh my. Petra Seeley, imprisoned the 12th of Burke for practice of herbalism and publication of banned utterances. Admitted her guilt, sentenced to death by pyre. Sid Spiker, imprisoned the 13th of Burke, denounced by neighbor for use of magic, acquitted of charges and released. How about that? Reptile Man. True name unknown, imprisoned the 13th of Burke for engaging in many bloody rows. Rouse? Remains unconscious due to sustained head injuries. Recommendation, hospitalize. Sardukar, Nilfgaardian, true name unknown, member of the elite palace guard of the Emperor of Nilfgaard. Imprisoned the 13th of Burke as enemy of the realm. Held under close watch pending arrival of military intelligence personnel. Nurs. Halfling from Knotweed Meadow. Imprisoned the 14th of Burke for tax evasion and extortion, has admitted no guilt. Recommendation, enhanced interrogation. Momotek. Imprisoned the 14th of Burke for possession and use of magic amulets. Weak of mind. Recommendation, fit to assist in guarding other convicts. Please note not to be trusted with sharp implements. Wow, that is a lot of prisoners there. That's a lot of prisoners indeed. Let's see what's in here. No, I didn't want to extinguish it. Bread. I don't know about you guys, but I always keep my bread in a large chest right next to my hot tub. It's a good place for bread. Keeps it moist. Nothing better than moist bread. It's better than stale bread, maybe? Oh, hey, look at these. I missed these. Dumpling and strawberries and a butter knife. Pretty boring stuff, really. Carol cannot walk down steps. Alright. Okay, well, let's go down and free Margarita. Let's see here. Where is she? I know she's down here somewhere. Through this door. Into the little prison area. Alright, things are going to get crazy here. Well, come on.
What are you doing?
Yen insisted on coming.
Rita, what have they done? When I get my hands on those whoresomes,
I'll gladly help, if I live to see it.
I must take her from here, immediately. I can't pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
Why didn't you just take a portal inside the cell, grab her, and then take her out through the portal inside the cell? Somebody explain that one to me. Quest updated. The Great Escape get out of the prison. Well, I saw a couple things get updated here. We already read about Oberon. Sile de Tensarville. Why is this here? Why is this here? Geralt and I both knew Sile de Tansarville, the recluse of Kovir, the once proud member of the Lodge of Sorceresses who, in her day, plotted, persuaded, and spellcast the world into a shape of her liking. Sile, I know that's not how you pronounce that. Seal? I'm going to call her Seal. Yeah, like I'm going to remember that. Seal always claimed she acted only out of concern for the good of magic and mankind, yet the blood of a great many people stained her hands, including that of kings, who stood in the way of her aims. She took part in countless conspiracies and herself devised many intrigues in which the Witcher often figured as an unwitting accomplice, obstacle, or incidental victim. Thus, Geralt's prior meetings with the sorceress were stormy at best. On at least one occasion, it could be said that Geralt saved Seal's life. Yeah, they spelled her name differently there. It doesn't have the accent over the I like it does up here. But this did not mean he felt very warmly about her. Okay. Be that as it may, the sight of the tortured and maimed sorceress in King Radovid's dungeon made the Witcher's cold heart swell with sorrow and sympathy. What is going on here? Where is she? Did we see her? I'm confused. Perhaps it was these feelings, or perhaps it was simply respect for a defeated former enemy now suffering at the hands of cruel fanatics, that made Geralt take pity on her. Aware of what fate awaited her if she lived, Seal de Tansarville was grateful to be given a dignified death, one free from torment and humiliation. What the hell? Please, somebody feel free to explain that one to me. Why? What? Who? What? Why? I don't know. And I think that something was updated for Margarita as well in here. The full list of Margarita Low Antilles' outstanding mental, spiritual, and physical ability or attributes would consume a mountain of parchment. Rita, as her friends called her, once held the position of rector at the Aretuza Academy for Sorceresses on the Isle of Thaned, the same school attended by her famous ancestor, Ilona Low Antilles. Quite unusually for one of her profession, Margarita showed no interest in politics. It was only care for the good of her school that led her to join the Lodge of Sorceresses. Finally, her beauty deserves mention as well. It was said that not even the marble likenesses of goddesses and nymphs chiseled out by the greatest sculptors could rival this sorceress's figure. Yet, with all her astuteness, Low Antilles still could not escape the same fate that so many of her fellows met. She had been arrested sometime before our tale begins, and was staying in the Oxenfurt prison awaiting a summary and predetermined trial. Only Geralt and Yennefer's daring jailbreak saved Margarita from certain execution. Can't she cast the portal too? Couldn't she? I mean, like, how would you capture Yen? Huh? How would you capture her? She'd just go through a portal. I don't know. I'm sure there's some explanation somewhere. What is up with this seal person? Alright, nothing new here. I don't know what's going on in here. Was Seal in one of these cells that I just didn't notice it, or... Because there was another person that was in one of these cells, but I don't think we could talk to him. I thought there was a person back here somewhere. Yeah, there's a person here. I have the key. Ah, man. I don't know. Can't open it. I don't know. Who's this? You're not Seal. Sorry, I can't let you out. For some reason, this one key that I happen to pick up only opens that one cell, which is convenient for me because that's the cell that I wanted to open. So things worked out pretty well for me. I'm sorry things aren't working out for you. Still locked in the cell. I'm sorry. Maybe you should make friends with a Witcher and a Sorceress. Maybe they'll come and rescue you.